3, 2, 1.
Dual Perspectives 805.
What is up, everyone?
What's going
Welcome
on?
back.
We are
Another
back.
podcast.
This is
Number
it. I know.
14. I gotta help with the 4.
4 fingers.
So amazing that we're back, guys. We are so
14.
excited again to be back with another podcast.
I know.
I
This
just
is-
love
this
recording them.
is
It's
so much
amazing.
fun. Yeah.
I mean, we hate each other, but this is the only time we talk.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
We
nice to
never
speak to each other for
We
5
don't
seconds.
communicate.
Actually, no.
All right. Let's get everything set on
Everything's
in the
out, okay.
Metal Arc studio here. Make sure we're all set to go.
I'm set. I'm ready to
We're
go.
excited to doing number podcast number 14.
Yeah, podcasts are amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it's the best time of the week.
Yeah, you gotta sit up. You gotta
I know,
stand
you
up
gotta sit-
my
get-
posture.
Yes, right.
I'm like the whole time, like, yeah, guys. So, like, slump over. Okay. I'm set up. We're having a Christmas party on the 12th.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not invited, then that sucks for you. But yeah, we're having a Christmas party on the 12th, so it's
ugly
ugly
sweater,
sweater.
yeah.
I got my Rebel without a claws.
I like that. That's pretty
he's not
cute.
wearing his. He's wearing his Steelers. He looks
I'm
good.
still-
He's all nice and dressed up. I'm like,
Well,
okay.
you know, it's a special one tonight. It's number 14, and that's special to me because when I was 14,
'Cause you're 14?
I was special mentally.
Whoa, hold on. I take that bag now.
Oh yeah,
Let's click her back here a couple.
14.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom said I was special.
Okay, that's nice. Dad.
She said I was so bright. She called me
anyways.
son.
Wow, that's.
Yeah, all right. Okay,
Yikes.
here we go.
All right, anyways, got some updates for you guys today. We want to give a shout out to Salo. Happy birthday.
Salo
Yeah.
Gomez,
He told
happy
me it was his
birthday.
birthday,
That's
so happy
right.
birthday.
Yeah.
And then we're also talking about you guys freaking subscribing.
Oh,
Press
yeah,
the subscribe
that's
button,
right.
or we will come
Subscribe.
stalk you in the middle. I'm just
Well,
kidding.
no,
we
don't
won't do
be
that.
threatening now.
But we will
At this point,
be sad.
Yeah,
We'll
no.
cry. I
Yeah.
will happily cry.
It's
but
upsetting
also,
to us, but where we at? What's
we're
an
at
update?
25 subscribers.
25 subscribers.
Yep. So we need to get more than that.
Yeah,
So
let's get it up to at least
subscribe.
30
by the next one. Come on, how
Yeah,
hard is it?
yeah.
Press a freaking
5
button. Come on,
people,
people. And
'cause,
press
we love you.
the bell
Yeah.
icon as well, so you can get notifications whenever we drop
we will
these.
notify you
So
when
you
the
will
new
Yep.
podcast comes up. So
Yes.
right on. Great.
Yep.
What else we got going tonight? We also
Yeah.
at 100,000 subscribers.
We're gonna dye our freaking hair.
You've heard it
Whatever
before?
freaking
We
color.
haven't
You're gonna
changed?
hear it again. Yep.
We're
It's
gonna
good.
do it.
That's what's gonna happen.
right.
So be
That
ready
will
for
happen.
it.
Yeah,
We'll
that'll
there.
be fun.
It's gonna be awesome.
Cray.
Let's jump right into it.
Yeah,
so
let's
let's do
go.
the outline for today.
All
So we're
right.
talking about dating shows and Netflix, self-driving cars / autonomous cars. The commercial today is going to be a newly recorded law
yeah.
commercial,
Can't wait to
which is
see
going to be
that.
awesome. Yeah, from JDK Mines, and then we have Christmas stockings, Christmas traditions. A lot of Christmas stuff, guys. It's Christmas time. Come on.
Coming out. Yeah, you know.
And then we have Jay Giles Band and YG 400, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
That's right.
So let's
And
jump right
we will
into
wrap-
it. So
okay,
dating
here we
shows,
go.
Netflix. What's your perspective on dating shows?
You know, it seems like that's a
help you out
big
here a little
trend
bit.
now. You know, lately we've got a lot of these shows coming up, and Love Island and Ultimatum,
How to
Marry
Love,
Me,
Love is
or
Blind.
yeah,
I
there's-
love that. That's show me and
I
my
don't know.
girlfriend watch. We love that show.
Yeah, that's kind of funny to see these people. You know, they're edited and they have producers and everything.
Yeah,
but,
it's a
you
little
know,
different than real.
They
It's not real
want
life.
something, spicy that people are gonna, sex
Yeah.
sells.
It does.
So you get all these scantily dressed people, and I'm curious if they ever date really after the show's over.
And Love is Blind, they actually talk about
follow up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because they follow up about it afterwards. And basically, I'm not going to spoil anything for
Yeah,
anybody.
no
No spoilers
spoilers.
here,
No
but
spoilers
yeah,
on
but
our
they follow
podcast.
up and talk about what they're actually doing, and I guess they actually do really get married, and then that's kind of how it goes.
And they have a time. They have a year where they can annul it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, yeah.
And I wonder if the minister is on those shows as a real minister.
Probably, I wouldn't see why not.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
maybe
That's something to look
maybe he's
into.
a Hollywood minister.
We'll do some research on that. Give
Yes,
you
we
an
will do
update
some research.
on
Yeah.
that one.
But anyways, my perspective on dating shows and Netflix. I mean, it's an amazing idea. It's again, yes, sells, man.
They're capitalizing on it.
And a lot of those shows are really intriguing. They really suck you into it. You know what I'm saying? But again,
Go ahead.
oh yeah, I was gonna say, but again, it's very how do you put it? Kind of fake. You can kind of
Yeah,
tell.
it's
You're
trendy.
some of it's real. You're oh, that's a real moment they just really had, and then some of it's wow, really.
Well, that's what I was wondering, if they could do one with maybe people are slightly overweight and out of shape and maybe
Yeah.
older or something, because it's all 20 something buffed out.
Yeah, 20 buffed out, but,
little teeny
but those
bikini.
guys, those guys sell. That stuff sells.
I know,
People
but
watch that
I
stuff,
bet there were people that would watch.
If it was a
Well,
little
if
bit
it was a
overweight
little more-
people,
a little more realistic.
Yeah, a little more realistic.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
A little more overweight,
Not
little
all
less.
models,
not
not-
supermodels. Nobody's
Yeah.
the freaking. I mean, not nobody's supermodel, but not everyone. Not
Well,
regular
they-
people are supermodels.
They look to find those people.
Yeah,
I'm sure
of course.
They
Yeah.
have to
They
get
probably
the right
hit them up
people
on
to show.
Instagram. And what are you doing? You want
Right.
to come on the show? And because then their followers go watch them, and then it's a big
Right.
circle.
Yeah. It's
Um,
they're making money.
yeah.
We know that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've watched
It's
some
very
of them.
intriguing.
I'll admit.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's intriguing. It's
just to see the
yeah.
bikinis, but
Ah,
had to go there.
No, he didn't.
Well, you
No,
know,
you didn't
I'm a
have to
single
go
guy,
there.
so you know. What the
You didn't
heck?
have to go there, Dad. That
did have
wasn't
to.
worth it.
All right.
That wasn't worth it. Don't go
Okay.
there.
All right, I won't go there. I didn't go there, guys.
You didn't go there. Okay, let's jump into self-driving cars and autonomous cars. I have something to say about this. My perspective
what
on
is
it,
your
first off,
perspective?
is it's super dangerous.
Have you ever been
It's
in
an
one?
awesome idea, but like I've driven in a Tesla. It was very dangerous, and I didn't. The whole like, and then like a lot of them, like the whole chair, like will move. Let me actually get to the mic here. Let me talk on the mic. The whole chair will like
The seats?
scoot back and go back, and then the car will obviously drive itself. And then so there's like the driver's not like there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
To even adjust.
and then there was
it,
a story that the horror story that you always hear of this guy that he ended up suing the Tesla because they obviously their car is self-driving, so say it's autonomous. You can put it in self-driving mode and it'll drive itself. Which actually I watched a video recently. Sorry, I keep going chilling, but I watched a video recently and it was really cool. It showed how like all of it like looks like all in graphics and stuff, like how it scans for stuff and stuff like that. But anyway, so there was this horror story where this guy he fell asleep while driving. Or the car was driving itself, so he just like took a nap or whatever, right? And so it hit a biker and almost killed a guy. And so the guy sued Tesla and was like, "You can't put on your car that it's autonomous and that it drives itself because
then
it didn't stop for that." But I'm pretty sure he lost, because those companies. Oh,
Sleeping while you drive.
Those freaking companies have so many.
Sleeping while you drive is
not
always
a
a
good
bad
idea.
thing.
Yeah,
We
don't do that. We don't condone sleeping while driving.
totally tell people
Yeah,
every time.
But that's the horror
Don't
story.
sleep and drive. Don't
Yeah.
drink and drive. Don't sleep and
Don't
drive.
sleep and drive. Don't drink and drive. Okay, what's your
Well,
outlook
my
on it?
perspective is that from an old school guy, I still like a car that I could actually understand how it works and maybe
Yeah.
be able to work on it. As far as driving,
Oh my
I like
gosh, yeah.
road trips. I like driving. I like being in control, watching out
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the other.
I think it's useful for certain
driver
things.
in some foolish drivers. What I
Yeah,
meant,
right.
Or a deer or something runs in front of you, and I know that they're equipped to react, but it's not. I don't know. The human element is something that
it's
I
not.
think we should
keep it. Try to hold on to the human element of it. I agree.
maybe
I mean, it's
incorporate
not-
it somewhat. I mean, we had cruise control.
It is cool.
forever,
They have those like robots now that like deliver food.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
put the food in it and and they roll over.
Well,
and they have,
isn't it Domino's? Something they all went to these. Or they?
yeah, they have the self-driving. Not self. I don't know if
No,
they're
they're
self-driving,
electric,
but they're like the
yeah.
electric
Yeah,
cars.
yeah, that's a different subject,
Yeah, different subject. But still, I mean, they probably have self-driving involved in them. I bet you probably can do it. But it's cool that we're turning into that. But at the same time, like, I mean, it's super dangerous, and people like that fall asleep. Which don't ever fall asleep while your car is moving. That's just a stupid idea.
Pull over.
Yeah, pull over,
Take a nap.
and then wake up, and then you can obviously have the car drive itself, but always be aware,
Yeah.
Because a car is, electronics can only go so far. They're really smart, but sometimes they make mistakes that humans would notice.
Do you guys have
So
one,
yeah,
or
let
have
us
you
know.
been in one?
Do you like
what do you think
self-driving
of it?
cars? Think it's cool? I mean, if that's you, then cool, awesome.
I think if everybody was in one and they all went a certain speed limit and
Then
maybe slowed
it'd be
down
perfect.
the whole world,
Yeah. But how
then
easy is it to hack one of those and then get somebody killed?
I don't know. And there again, about speed. What speeds?
There's a show
do
you should
set a
watch
speed? Yeah.
called Upload. It's on Amazon. It's really good. It talks all about this.
Okay. Well, there's a little plug for
Doesn't
that.
talk
but
about it. It's like
Yeah.
it's a show.
We bring
But
it
has
up. We
on
talk
here.
about it. We
Yeah.
give our perspective.
But
And
that's
we're
my
learning
perspective on
as well as you guys.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want to jump into this new commercial that
Oh
was
yeah.
recently
Let's
recorded?
Check this out.
All right, here we go.
That was a California stop. Good thing there wasn't a cop watching me. I better knock on wood. Where's my Lucky Auto Wood? Lucky Auto Wood, the law. Don't drive without one. Get one today by JDK Mind Novelties. $10.99.
Okay, sweet,
Hey,
awesome,
we're
guys.
back.
Welcome right
All
back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he needs
Gotta-
one of those.
gotta
You
have
gotta
one
get
of
one of
these.
these. Look,
You
he
need
even
one
has
of-
a self plug right there. He has one.
There you
Look
go.
at that.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
gotta have
it's
one.
worth it, guys. It's
Yes.
worth it. I'm hopefully I get one for Christmas.
How are you
That's
gonna
what I'm
knock on
hoping
wood? Who has wood in their car?
for. Nobody. Literally no. I don't know anybody that has wood in their car. And if they have wood in their car, then that's awkward.
I did not either.
Well, it looks like we're going to jump in to our next topic here. Good thing I have a good brain that works.
Yes.
It's actually going to be the Christmas, what was it? Christmas
Stockings.
stockings.
Your
That's
brain
right, Christmas
doesn't
stockings. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking of the next one. We have a computer here that we usually look at for our outline, and it just died. So
don't give away our secrets.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
Yeah.
I just clapped too right next to the freaking mic. I was trying to
See what happens, number 14, and it just gets crazy
Yeah,
up
it's
in
getting
the
crazy.
middle of our
Woo!
studio.
Oh, guys, get crazy. That's actually what the name of our last podcast was. It's getting crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So
It
it's
was
getting
crazy,
now. It
but
still
now it's
is.
really getting
Oh, yeah.
crazy. Okay,
Really getting
Christmas
crazy.
stockings. What is your
Yeah.
perspective on these Christmas
Well,
stockings?
old school perspective, we would hang our actual sock that we got from my dad's sock drawer. Yeah, wasn't a fancy one.
You would hang a sock?
Just a big sock. And
How
everybody,
big was a sock?
it was, adult sock. It was
like a
extra.
8
It wasn't
to
like
10?
a short one. It was a long sock.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
like a stocking.
Yeah, like
kind
a
of-
stocking.
And that's where
yeah.
stockings came.
That's
from.
where it came.
Aha,
So
that's why
this
shit
is
like socks.
back in the '60s when I was a kid, and so we would hang them up by the fireplace like everybody. And in the morning, of course, my mom / Mrs. Claus would fill them.
Yes.
And then in the morning, we could go down and just get our stockings because my parents slept in, and so they had a bunch of kids. So it's like, go back to your room with your stocking.
Yep, and eat your candy. And
we
wake
didn't
up
get a
and-
lot of candy in our stockings.
Oh, wow,
No,
really?
we got a little bit. No, my mom got us crayons, a big box of Crayolas,
that's cool.
a
That's
big
a cool
pad
idea.
of paper.
I like
or
that
some,
more than the candy.
Yeah, more creative
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Little toys, little fun things. So
Your mom was more creative. Than,
she did real well in that respect. Her Christmas gifts weren't that great, but the stockings
were amazing. Yeah, but the Christmas gifts.
One time though, I remember when I was getting a little older, and I saw the stocking stuff in the back of the car. Kind of glanced at it, and I go, "Looks a lot like stocking stuff," and it was.
It was stocking stuff. It was stuff you got in his stocking. So that's what made him figure out. Hey, you know what?
But then, what's your perspective on stockings?
I believe in Santa. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know anything about no Mrs. Claus and your mom. I don't know. Maybe they hang out.
She worked for Santa.
Yeah, I'm about to say maybe Santa got a little busy. Yeah. Well, I was told as a kid that it was put in the closet. Santa would just drop it right there and he would leave it there for us. And so then that's how. Yeah, that was a whole other story.
You weren't allowed to go in the closet.
My new perspective. Well, the newer perspective on it. I mean, we didn't have that old timey feel of like just socks. I've always had a stocking. It was like it wasn't like that. We always had the special hang up things. For
Red and
stockings.
green, little
Red and
Santa
green,
pictures on
stocking,
them,
and we'd get candy. I mean, we would get cool stuff like that too. Like you'd get me like crayons and stuff like that. But it was never like it was. Now more recently, especially as I got a little older, it was more like just candy. And like lotto tickets.
I can't really eat all that Christmas candy.
I can't either.
Do you
man.
guys
It's
like
always,
the Christmas candy or?
Oh my gosh, my sister would have Christmas candy still. Like she was so
From 2
bad about
years
it.
ago.
She'd have Easter candy,
But she wouldn't give it up.
No, she would. I'd be like, yo, let me have some now. You're not gonna eat all that. She'd
Shout
be like,
out
I
to
don't care.
Ashley. Hope you
Shout
feel
out to
better.
Ash. Yeah, hope you feel better. You sick person.
She's feeling under the weather.
Yeah.
But,
All right. Next, we're talking about Christmas traditions. Dad, what is your perspective on Christmas traditions?
it brings us right up to the stocking was a tradition that we had. Other traditions.
You like stalking people? What's going on?
Not stalking, stocking. That's another tradition.
Yeah, that's.
I gave that. No, I don't do that anymore.
Oh my gosh, that's another tradition. Oh God. Okay.
No.
Anyways,
we had. We formulated. Of course, you grew up. Your dad. So
What?
we had our traditions.
This is new. This is news to me.
I thought now would be a good time to tell you.
Oh man, you're my dad. No way.
Son, I'm glad we finally got to meet. No, I'm just saying we had traditions that we had, together. Like you got a couple gifts on Christmas Eve because your mom said, and but we had traditions. We had some traditions. We cut the tree down. You remember we go out and cut a tree down?
That's illegal.
They were at a tree farm. We didn't go cut out somebody's yard.
Just
Take
cut
a
a tree
chainsaw.
down. I was like, that's super illegal. We never did that. I don't know what kind of, he's doing.
But when I was growing up, we had traditions. One was we went to midnight mass. We grew up Episcopalian faith, and we'd go to the midnight mass.
I didn't know that was a
so
thing.
they'd let the kids go. We were supposed to take a nap, but we were so excited that we would just lay there and giggle. And so when we got back from before midnight mass, we put up our tree.
You put the tree the night of Christmas Eve
after dinner.
How weird.
My dad would bring it in, put the lights on. We'd put all the decorations on it, put the gifts under it, and then go to midnight mass, and then come back and have to go right to our room, and wake up at the crack of dawn, get our stocking.
Yeah, and then you'd go, and later on you'd get your.
Well,
gifts.
we couldn't get the gifts until after breakfast, and my mom always made eggs Benedict.
That's torture.
Because my dad insisted on it, and then we just had to wait until he was completely done. It seemed like he took his time from purpose.
Oh, I bet you he did. He just was.
Can I say SOB on here? Yeah. Anyways.
Well, he was an SOB. I'll cut it out. But he was a son of a beep. Anyways.
But then he handed each gift out, and it took forever, and that was our big tradition, I think.
That's nice.
How about you? What traditions do you remember?
As a child, wow. I don't remember much as a kid. I kind of block it all out. It was a bad time.
Well, we gave you a lot of Benadryl.
Yeah, a lot of Benadryl, let me tell you. Wow, a Christmas tradition. You put me on the spot here.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
you probably remember
the
more than
trees,
me.
it's all the-
I mean,
you know.
we had the Christmas Eve thing. We'd open a gift or Christmas Eve because we were craving a gift so bad. I used to sleep actually out in the living room.
Yeah.
Because I wanted my gift so badly.
What about? Well, you couldn't on Christmas Eve because
No,
Santa
yeah, because
came.
Santa
But
came,
what
so I
about
couldn't,
Santa?
yeah.
Did you leave cookies and milk for Santa?
We did, and then we started leaving beer and chips.
I remember
'cause-
because we said he got enough cookies, enough milk. He's totally had enough of that. So leave him a beer and some chips.
When I was a kid, I didn't think of it like that. I was like, he wants beer and chips? That's kind of a weird one, but all right. Santa gets it. And
He ate them. He drank the beer.
He did drink the beer and ate the
was-
chips, and he would leave like a card, and he'd write like, Santa, blah, blah.
Thanks for the chips.
Yeah, thanks for the beer and chips.
What can I say? I'm an unorthodox dad. You
I was about
know,
to say you're not a normal dad. I was like, yeah, I got to tell you that one.
I didn't say normal.
Weirdo. just picking on
The
you.
apple doesn't fall too far.
No,
from
Ashley
the
caught it. I didn't
tree.
catch that tree.
The pear doesn't grow too far from the sunflower.
If Ashley was here, just see she would say something
The
different. on that.
peach doesn't fall too far from the rut.
You said the
in
sun
road.
doesn't fall too far from the sunflower, Dad? What are you talking
I'm
about?
making up some new
Anyways,
ones. All right,
on
yeah.
Christmas
Traditions.
traditions, stuff like that.
Do you guys have traditions?
Yeah,
that
let
you
us
do?
know.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
your family or when you.
Do you love your family? Do you hate them? I mean, we want to hear any comments.
Do you even see them at
on
Christmas?
the I think we
You
got
avoid
comments on the
them?
12th one. On the 12th podcast, we got some good comments. Thank you guys for commenting. Commenting.
Yes,
Yeah.
the comments really
Yeah.
mean a lot to us, guys. It's
Yeah.
part of the reason why we do this. Want to reach out to you and let you know that
Let
fathers
us-
and
yeah.
sons, mothers
each
and
other.
daughters, neighbors, brothers and sisters.
Can have
Everybody has a
conversations.
different perspective.
And yeah,
especially
and we can all listen to 'em.
You got to listen to the other person's perspective, and then just completely discard it. And
Yeah,
now
please subscribe, guys. I know
I'm
I
being
watch YouTube
sarcastic
videos
again.
too, and
Yes.
everyone always shoves it down your throat, like
Yeah.
please subscribe. But
I
it
know,
really does
yeah,
help out the channel,
yeah.
and it keeps us going. You know,
Right.
it keeps us moving.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
we're
It's
doing this
fun.
for. Like, you know, we're investing into this right now. It's not like we're getting paid for this. to
We
do
haven't
this.
monetized at this point,
yeah,
but,
we will at some point. But for right now, I mean, we're doing this on our own time and on our own want to do this. So if you would really appreciate if you guys would just drop a subscribe and a like and a comment and let us know that you hate us, because that'd be really awesome.
that
I
would
really
be
appreciate
that
it.
would be bad.
That'd be the
but
best.
if you
But-
did say you hated us, at least we know you were listening.
Yeah, at least we know you're listening to us.
And you
It's telling-
commented, so
thank
that
you.
would
I
be.
appreciate it.
We would address that. We'd say we hate you too. No.
All right, now we're going to do
We
our
don't know
new
you.
weekly thing, which we're going to talk about a old artist and a new
That's
artist.
right, that's right.
Do you want to start off, Dad?
Start off with the new artist this
Okay,
week.
sweet, awesome, yeah. So my new artist is YG Felhunting. He's not really a new artist, but he's newer. He's a rap. He's a hip hop guy.
yeah.
Some of his
What's
great,
his name again?
YG.
YG.
Yeah,
That's it.
YG. That's it. YG Felhunting. I guess it stands for something, but I don't. I don't,
And
I
why?
don't know on the
And why
spot.
did he name himself YG? Why YG?
Because
I'm just playing on the
Because
words.
he's YG. I'm just kidding.
It stands for something. If you guys know what YG
He
stands for,
You can look it up. But his name's really weird too.
Let
It's
us
like, it's
know.
like
We can look it
Daquavi.
up.
It's like he has a really weird name, but his real name, not weird. Sorry, YG. I love your name, but
it's unusual.
it is unusual.
Unique.
Yeah, no, it is unique. Yeah, what
So
you
what
want,
about
right?
his music? Is it
It's awesome, man. I mean, he's
what
still
kind
going
of
hard.
rap? Is it like straight up full hip hop?
little harder hip hop, like more like what you'd expect out of like mainstream like hard hip hop. I guess you can kind of say like talking about girls and drugs and stuff like that. Which is like if you like that type of stuff, then cool. But that's kind of my artist that I chose because. I mean, you can't go wrong with YG. I mean, he's more of a party hip hop kind of guy. He's like he's when he first started, he wasn't as mainstream, but now he's kind of gone like towards the
That
mainstream.
happens so
side of
often. They
things,
start
yeah.
out underground, become
Totally
mainstream,
different. They
yeah.
totally have like their own vibe, and then they jump right to mainstream when
I'd
they get
like
famous.
to check him out.
But-
I've never listened to
Yeah,
him. So.
you probably have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ashley plays him all the
Oh,
time.
yeah?
Yeah.
You said that about
Black Bear.
Black Bear too.
Yeah, we almost went to his concert. You probably heard him.
I probably
at some
have, but
point.
I didn't know. So I'd like to know who the artists are, the newer artists.
always like-
I'm
I
not
like-
one of those older guys that say I don't like any of the new music. I like a lot of it.
Yeah.
I
I'm more
am
of a-
selective.
I kind of like his older stuff better. Like
What's
I
older
just, I
stuff
just
like?
want to party.
Me too.
That's the song. Big and Bag Being Bull. Who Do You Love? Featuring Drake. I like his oldest album more. I mean, I like his new stuff too, like Swoop and stuff like that. His old stuff is more like underground. It's not like it's kind of mainstreamy, but it's less mainstreamy.
So the
now it's
production's
like
different? Oh,
yeah. Now it's more like really. Let's just like. I mean, you could listen to it. You're like, okay, it's a party song. Like that's kind of what you're getting out of it.
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Okay, and then
See?
who's the artist you chose for
and
this
on
week?
tonight, I was going to talk about Jay Giles Band. So Jay
okay.
Giles Band, they were had that Chicago, Detroit. think they're from Detroit, but they had the Chicago blues style harmonica player named Magic.
Wow.
I'm
gonna have to cut that out.
That's a rock and roll name. That's his name.
I know, but it doesn't matter. I gotta cut it out. But Magic D.
Yeah, Magic D. Jay Giles was the guitarist, and he didn't sing. But the band was named after him. I don't know if he put the band together or not.
Probably.
And then Peter Wolf. Peter Wolf was the lead singer.
That's a freaking
Peter
name.
and the Wolf. But, and he was quite a excitable. I mean, he put on quite a show.
Yeah.
He had a lot of energy. And then they had Danny Klein on bass. Billy Joe Blatt on drums, and Seth Justman on keyboards.
Oh, that's a freaking name. And these guys got some
Justman.
freaking names.
They
man.
were trippy guys,
Yeah.
and really, there's a live album called Full House, Jay Giles Full House, and that is just from the first note to the end is just jamming, and it's a bluesy fast rock.
Mm-hmm.
They do that kind of stuff. Then they went a little mainstream too. They had an album called Bloodshot, and they had a song called "Give It to Me." No innuendo there.
Yeah, wow. Doesn't sound like one there at all. Okay.
And
with their what was his name? Magic D.
Magic D on harp.
Magic D.
Give it to me.
Yeah, give it to me, Magic D. That sounds so bad.
Anyways, fun music, good times with the Jay Giles band. I saw them live twice. Their second fame came when they went real mainstream, and they had Centerfold was a big song for them.
I probably know that song. It sounds really familiar.
They did Centerfold, and then they had a couple more from that same album. Love Stinks was one of their albums I liked.
Sounds like the show or the glove or whatever.
Yeah.
What was it from this from
Spinal Tap?
Spinal Tap. Yeah.
Smell the Glove.
Smell the Glove.
No,
that's what this Love
Stinks.
Stinks.
I've been through Diamonds. I've been through Minx. One thing I can tell you is Love Stinks.
Yeah, that's all right.
So,
makes sense.
Yeah,
I like it. That's cool.
Check out Jay Giles band, Bloodshot, Full House.
Check out YG400. Who do you guys like? Who's your favorite artist?
New, old.
We can talk about them either way. I'll check them out. I won't check them out. Maybe I'll say I'll check them out. I won't check them out.
Well, if you say it, you should be a man of your word.
I'm not.
Okay. Well, at least we got that straight. No, really, we do want to hear about what
Let
you
us
like.
know. What do you like?
There's an artist you want us to see.
I know you're here watching our perspective,
right.
but we can check out your perspective too and listen to it and talk about it. We'd love to just start a conversation, and we will happily we'll answer all comments and
we sure will
tell you guys that we don't want you guys ever comment again, or we'll tell you please comment more or whatever.
And also tell your friends if you have any friends.
If you have friends, tell them.
Hey, this podcast is fire.
Yeah.
Dual Perspectives.
He just said fire, guys. That's how serious it is. All right. I think that's going to do it for tonight.
Yeah,
off
I think
of that.
so too.
Thank you guys. Number 14. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you guys get notified when these come out. I mean, this is so funny. I watch them after we do them.
Peace out. Dual Perspectives. I'm John. That's Dylan. Bam. Boom.